Listen to me. If you are retired or if you are standing right on the precipice of retirement, getting ready to say goodbye to that 9 to 5, I want you to stop what you are doing right now and listen to me very carefully. We need to have a serious, unfiltered talk about your money, your cash flow, and a tool you might have heard your kids, your grandkids, or your neighbors talking about called grid money. When you transition from a steady paycheck to a fixed income, whether that's Social Security, a pension, or pulling from your 401k, your financial world changes overnight. The biggest fear I hear from people in your exact shoes is the fear of the gap. What happens when an emergency arises, like a broken refrigerator or a sudden medical copay, but your next Social Security check doesn't drop for another 2 weeks? The fear of not having cash on hand drives good, hardworking people into terrible financial traps. You get scared, you panic, and suddenly you're looking at high-interest credit cards, or, heaven forbid, a predatory payday loan that will strip you of your hard-earned freedom. That brings us to the question so many of you are asking: is a modern financial app like Grid Money a safe, smart way to bridge those sudden gaps? And if so, how on earth do you actually sign up and use it safely without getting burned? Let's strip away all the confusion. Grid Money is a financial technology app designed to do a few specific things: give you small cash advances up to $200 when you're short, help you manage cash flow, and build your credit score. There are no traditional credit checks, and they do not charge standard loan interest. Instead, they operate on a flat subscription model of $10 a month. Now, before we even talk about pushing a single button on your phone, you have to ask yourself if this fits your life. If you are on a fixed income, every single dollar matters. A $10 monthly fee adds up to $120 a year. Is that worth it for the peace of mind of having a cash cushion, or is it an unnecessary leak in your retirement bucket? You have to be honest with yourself. If you decide that having this safety net is right for your budget, I am going to walk you through exactly how to sign up step by step, safely, securely, and with your eyes wide open. You do not need to be a technology genius to do this, but you do need to be meticulous. First, you need to understand that Grid Money is entirely a mobile app. It lives on your smartphone. If you are using an iPhone, you will open your Apple App Store. If you are using an Android device, you will open the Google Play Store. Go to the search bar at the top, type in Grid Money, and look for the official app. Look at the logo, check that the developer listed is Hatfield Incorporated, and look at the reviews. There are thousands of reviews. Do not download copycat apps. When you find the real one, tap Download or Install. After entering your basic details, Grid will send a verification code to either your email or your mobile phone via text message. This is for your safety to ensure nobody else is trying to set up an account in your name. Type that code into the app when prompted to verify your identity. Now we come to the most critical phase of the sign-up process, and this is where people often hesitate out of fear. Grid Money will ask you to link your primary checking account. Why do they do this? Because they do not perform a traditional credit check. They do not care about your FICO score. Instead, they look at your actual banking history, your consistent deposits, like your pension or Social Security, and your average balance to determine if you qualify for their cash advance program. Once your bank account is linked, the app's algorithms will analyze your account activity. It is looking for your income patterns. For retirees, this means it will look for the recurring deposit from the Social Security Administration or your monthly retirement annuity. This analysis takes just a few minutes. After analyzing your account, Grid will tell you what your initial advance limit is. Do not expect to get $200 right out of the gate. Grid uses a levels program. When you are a brand new user, your limit might start much lower, perhaps at $20 or $50. As you use the app responsibly, accept in advance, and have it successfully repaid from your bank account when your next deposit arrives, you move up in levels, and your limit gradually increases up to that $200 mark. Next, you will be asked to review and accept the subscription terms. As I mentioned, Grid charges a flat fee of $10 per month. They will ask you to confirm that you agree to this recurring monthly charge, which will be automatically deducted from your linked bank account. Read the fine print on the screen before you tap Accept. Make sure you understand the exact day of the month that fee will come out so you can budget for it. Once you accept the terms, your account is fully active. You are officially signed up. Inside the app interface, you will see your available cash advance limit and another feature they call Pay Boost, which is designed to help people optimize their tax withholdings to get more money in their regular checks rather than waiting for a big annual refund. For most retirees, the cash advance feature is the primary tool you will look at. Now that you know how to sign up, let me give you your raw, actionable takeaway. Just because you have access to an app like Grid Money does not mean you should use it carelessly. This is a tool for bridging an emergency gap, not a permanent addition to your monthly spending money. If you borrow $50 to cover a grocery bill because your Social Security check is 3 days away, that $50 will be automatically withdrawn from your account the moment that check drops. You must be prepared for that deduction so you don't end up in a cycle of constantly borrowing from next month's money. Be the master of your money. Do not let an app or a temporary cash crunch make you feel powerless. Use technology to your advantage, protect your credit score by avoiding late fees on your bills, but always remain fiercely protective of every single dollar on your fixed income. You have worked too hard for too many decades to let your retirement peace of mind be compromised. Sign up carefully, use it wisely, and stay in control.